All right, we're back. Welcome to the Destination Unknown Dude channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're getting there. We're getting there. Anyways, today I want to do a recap of the kid getting his tonsillectomy in the Philippines. We got this done at Clark Medical City, which is like in our area, that's like the best hospital. And we have the kid on MaxiCare health insurance. That's 30,000 pesos per year. And we already talked to MaxiCare. We knew this was coming. We were just waiting for the summertime to do it so he didn't have to miss school for 2 weeks. And so that's what we have done. We waited till the summertime. He's out of school right now. So we talked to MaxiCare. We found out from them that the max they're going to cover is 130,000 pesos of this operation that he needs. The doctor said it's going to cost more than that. So we were prepared and ready to pay the difference. And he gave us a ballpark, and it looked like it was going to be maybe 100,000 pesos that we were going to have to pay. So, all right, yeah, that sucks. You know, that's over $1,500. And yeah, well, what you gonna do? So we went to the hospital, and I did a video of the hospital room tour. It was good. You just gotta understand. This is cheap. It was $40 a night, and this is the Philippines, and I've seen a way worse hospital rooms. Okay, this hospital is legit here. It's not bad, and we were treated very well. The kid was treated very well, super good. They've got great pediatricians here. Our ear, nose, and throat guy that did the surgery, he was super good with the kid and with us, explained everything very well. Really good bedside manner. Everything was good. Everybody was good. No issues. They had a hard time finding veins on the kid, and they dealt with that. The kid did okay, did good. They kept him medicated. He didn't like feeling some of the pain that he felt, but they kept it under control. He wasn't out of his mind in pain or anything afterwards. And I got nothing bad to say. Zero. I can't think of anything bad to say. I had to buy my own ice after the surgery. They wanted him to have some ice, and they told me to go to the coffee shop and get ice. So I had to pay 10 pesos for ice. But I can't complain about that. That's nothing to complain about whatsoever. It's better than charging me $100 for ice. Anyways, so that turned out really good, and that's at a private hospital. And the surprising thing for us was that the mom has PhilHealth. Jean has PhilHealth for her and her dependents. And okay. No good. Chicken, no good. Chicken's going back. Oh, wow. What's this? Oh, yucky. Infection. It's time to eat? You're going to eat?
No eat, sir.
No eat. Oh, no see at all. Oh, no. No good. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Finished? We're going to chop. That chicken can't see at all. Big infection. So we're gonna have to take care of that. He's suffering. She is suffering. Anyways, so we were prepared to pay that 100,000 difference and whatnot. So we get the bill. I'll show you the bill later in this video. Get the bill, and surprisingly enough, PhilHealth came through, and so our final outlay of money was 260 pesos. We were sweating it. We thought we were going to have to pay a lot, but we paid like $5. So it worked out great. As a result, I'm going to get on as one of Gene's dependents in PhilHealth. And just in case, they're like a hospital policy. They don't give you much generally. But in this case, they saved us $1,500. So big time, big time. So I'm going to get on there. I don't have any health care. She doesn't have any health care. But we're going to get, she's already covered with PhilHealth, and I'm going to get on PhilHealth too. And it'll be something. We'll have to pay something to put me on there. But in a pinch, why not? All right, y'all. Roll the next video. We'll see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one that's coming up right now. All right, we are home back from the hospital. Kid got his tonsils yanked. We got the bill. We got the bill. And in the Philippines, you got to pay the bill before you leave. You don't walk out without paying. So I'm giving you, there's a bunch of pages here. I'm just going to give you the main page because the other pages are whatever. Here's how much the room costs, $2,250 per night. And that's a nice thing to know. And then they have doctor's fees and all the other medicine fees and all that kind of stuff. And then you got an extra meal for 170 pesos. I wouldn't pay 170 pesos for that food. But actually, the food wasn't bad. This is the medical city in Clark. And he didn't eat any of his food because his throat was torn up. So we ate it for him. And it wasn't bad, you know. It was, for hospital food, not bad at all. But let's get down to the nitty gritty, okay? The bill. This Philippine Health Insurance Corporation is the government-run healthcare in the Philippines because every country in the world can figure out how to do universal healthcare except for America. And the Philippines, third world country that it is, has figured it out. And as a result, that has helped us, and they paid 90,000 pesos of the bill. MaxiCare, which is the healthcare that he has supplemental to the Philippine healthcare, MaxiCare paid out 133,000 pesos for this. And as I understand, that was the maximum that they were going to pay. So it was nice that PhilHealth stepped in and paid that, because otherwise, if we didn't have PhilHealth in there, we'd be paying that 90,000, which is 90,000. That's 1,800, 16 to 1,800 bucks, US. So we had to pay our bill for that 2-night stay, surgery, all that was 291 pesos, so about $5. We were expecting to pay a heck of a lot more than that. We hadn't considered that PhilHealth would be so generous as to pay 90,000, and as a result, they covered us, they hooked us up, and I can't say enough good about the medical city in Clark. Everything was clean, the doctors were highly professional, the nurses were excellent, the room was clean, the food was pretty good, the location is convenient, there's a Jollibee right across the street. Yeah, I got no complaints whatsoever for that. It was a good experience. So we turned out all right. I was expecting us to pay 100,000 out of pocket. So I was ready to pay a couple grand, but we didn't pay anything. $5. Call that good. We do have to pay the doctor for the instrument that he used. It was some type of ablation, something or other, and that's not included in this. That's a separate fee, and he explained that to us beforehand. So we are going to have to pay 25,000 pesos for that. So that's going to be a few $100s for that. But for what we got a nice deal. And this health plan, MaxiCare, we paid in 30,000 pesos to get this plan. So it's already paid for itself by far. So it's 30,000 pesos per year. And this is the maximum that it will pay out about 130,000 per problem that you have. Now, if he falls out of the back of the car and knocks his head on the ground or something tomorrow, they're going to pay another 130,000 for any kind of issue that he has as a result of that. So that's one thing that I did not understand about the MaxiCare, because I got a quote and they were charging me 50,000 for 50,000 pesos worth of coverage, but that's 50,000 per incident, not lifetime, not for the year. So this 133 starts over for the next issue that he may or may not have. So we still will use it if he gets sick or falls out of the car or does whatever. We'll still use it, and we'll have another 133 or thereabouts of coverage. So there you go. It was a good deal. Kid's recovering fine. He's in a little bit of pain, but that's to be expected. His tonsils were, they said it was full of rocks and pus and goo, and it was a total mess, and they were massive. So it was good we got that sorted out, and he's breathing better already, so he'll have another couple days of discomfort, and hopefully that'll be finished, and we'll call it good. All right, y'all. See ya. Like, comment, subscribe.